Who the union contends are vital to student learning. Again, those layoffs are supposed to take effect, supposedly because of budget cuts.
All right, John's going to be on that as that news coverage gets underway, and we'll have more on that information for you as it happens. Meanwhile, the Vice President doing the honors this morning, swearing in Loretta Lynch as the nation's first black female Attorney General, and the Vice President saying it's about time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's about time. It's about time this woman is being sworn in. It's about time.
Lynch, for her part, thanking her father.
Without him, I would not be standing here before you today, having just been sworn in as the 83rd Attorney General of the United States of America.
The Nepal earthquake death toll has now surpassed 4,000, including at least 3 Americans. International relief efforts pouring into the region. An LA County search and rescue team is expected to arrive today. The battalion chief talked to us this morning. He didn't go on this particular mission, but he says he knows it's going to be tough.
The types of construction, the amount of population impacted, the weather situation.
Santa Monica couple who arrived in Nepal last week and had not been heard from since the earthquake have now posted on Facebook that they are okay. Got a problem on the 73 in Irvine this morning. KNX News Time 8:35.
Well, almost been one of those mornings. Where to start? Here's John.
Just my head spinning. All right, let's help you out here. First of all, 73 North, I got a lot of calls about this problem at Bonita Canyon. His auto-turn Range Rover actually possibly caught fire. 2 left lanes are blocked. That's why you got to back up there. It's right around Bonita Canyon. If you're wondering why, you're usually not used to getting stuck there. Also, still want to touch on that fire up in Santa Barbara. It was a structure fire. It was actually in the Montecito area, and we still got an extensive backup on that North 101. Just extensive out of Carpinteria, almost back to Rincon Beach. The slowing starts at about Bates. It takes you all the way up to Jameson Lane. So just want to give you a heads up on that. That's on the northbound side of the 101. Southbound side of the 710 has been shut down since yesterday and at Atlantic, and I can't even imagine what this has done to your drive. I mean, some people are getting stuck on there, and I don't know why. We had Caltrans call us and tell everybody to just don't get on the 710. Southbound side is backed up to the 60. The northbound side is backed up to the 105. Again, it's the southbound side that's shut down. They're taking you off a detour there at Atlantic. But just steer clear. But unfortunately, people have taken our advice. Some of them have. And they've jumped on other freeways. Well, the 110 South now is backed up all the way onto the Arroyo Seco Parkway portion of the 110. And that's backed up to York. So that's just miserable drive. That's probably 20, 25 miles of slowing at the South 110. The northbound side is heavy from the 105. And then, of course, people jumped on the South 605. So that's been tough as well. That's been heavy from the 210 all the way down to Santa Fe Springs. South 5 has also been heavy out of East LA. So what do? Well, you know, Atlantic has been heavy as a surface street that parallels the 710. So has Eastern. Garfield's been okay. Maybe even try Paramount. You just got to pack your patience and give yourself a lot of extra time this morning. Traffic and weather together on 5. Our next report at 8:45 from your Southern California traffic leader, KNX 1070 and CBSLA.com.
Expecting temperatures to stay very warm, conditions windy with wind advisories staying in effect through this afternoon. Temperatures topping out in the 70s, 80s. We could even hit the 90s in a few inland valleys, and same thing goes for tomorrow. Getting a little cooler by the middle of the week as low pressure works its way into the forecast by the end of the week and the weekend. Overnight morning, low clouds and fog making a comeback, and even more cooling ahead. I'm CBS 2 meteorologist Evelyn Taft, your exclusive KNX 1070 News Radio forecast.
Right now, downtown Los Angeles has 62. It's 61 in Studio City. And in Agoura Hills right now, it's 71.
Chipotle doing away with GMOs. The chain says it will no longer serve any genetically modified ingredients. The nutrition professor said other companies will probably look at Chipotle's move and do the same, but it's going to take some time.
I think other chains will have difficulty following suit, mainly because of the supply chains. There just isn't enough of non-genetically modified food around.
Tortillas apparently were the last item on the menu that included those GMOs. Coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to talk to some port officials about this strike.
Phil Sanfield speaking on behalf of the ports this morning because we do have this new strike by the truckers. So what's this going to mean to you and me and, and Vicki and our whole little cast and crew here this morning?
What does it mean to our well-being and our happiness as they're looking into in Santa Monica?
Can we get our stuff? Because that's what it ultimately means. Not to the people who are striking. I mean, obviously they have significant issues that they're trying to deal with, and certainly the people at the ports as well. But what does it mean to us? We're going to see if we can find out.
I want you to pose that question to him later. As you said, there are many other important issues, and certainly we'll discuss all of them. But I want you to say, will we get our stuff?
Yeah, where's my stuff?
Where's my stuff? Yeah. Apple is leading the change on Wall Street. Ed Mertz is in for Frankie's Got Your Money News coming up next. KNX News.
You turn out fine. to keep you on top of your game, like free hot breakfast for that much-needed morning boost, free internet to keep you in touch with home base, and a generous loyalty program so you can earn great rewards. Stay for business at Choice Hotels and book now at choicehotels.com. Great endings begin here. Amenities vary by location.
Hey, Bob, how's business? Is the new website helping?
Not good. I can't figure out how to get the website finished. How did you do it?
Easy. I called web.com. They built my website for free. Then they promoted it on all the search engines.
Like Google, Yahoo, and Bing?
Exactly. And web.com has helped grow my business so much, I had to bring on new staff.
Hey, if web.com did it for you, they're perfect for me.
Call now, 1-800-535-8815. That's 1-800-535-8815. Again, 1-800-535-8815.
You're not crazy to start your own business, no matter what they say. We're GoDaddy.com, and we're just the team to help get your business online. Our Get Online Today toolkit gets you a memorable domain name, a professional website, and personalized email powered by Microsoft Office 365 for just $1 per month. Just $1 with the purchase of an annual plan. Get your business online today with the Get Online Today toolkit at GoDaddy.com/radio. That's GoDaddy.com/radio. Domain included with annual plan only. See site for details.
Office space isn't something you think about until you need it. And that's all you can think about. Leases, locations, and logistics. Every detail takes you away from running your business. But Regis can make it easy. With one call, you can get furnished offices and support staff wherever and for however long you need them, from short-term to long-term. So let Regis take the hassle and expense out of setting up your office so you can focus on your business. Regis, the new way to work. Call 1-800-OFFICES. That's 1-800-OFFICES.
Hi, I'm George Foreman. Do you have an idea for a new product or invention? People ask me all the time, George, how do I get my idea in front of companies? How do I get a patent? What do I do next? Do you have the same questions? I'll tell you like I'll tell them all. Call my friends at InventHelp.
Call InventHelp today for free information. InventHelp can submit your invention to companies who are interested in receiving new ideas. Call InventHelp today.
Call 1-800-358-7816. That's 1-800-358-7816.
KNX's Time 840. Your money news is brought to you by Galpin Motors. Here's Ed.
You know, Dick, if there is a port strike, you might want to buy that fan or air conditioner. Now, on the shelf, we do have some warm weather in the forecast, as you've been saying. The ships making their way to the ports carrying items which would basically restock what you'd see on shelves over the next 6 weeks. So if you're thinking you need a fan, now's a good time. Also, if someone's birthday is coming up, you need a toy or some other gift, you have no excuse now not to get it. And, Dick, don't forget Mother's Day, May 10th. Beat the rush. Get Mom her gift now. 500 companies releasing quarterly results this week. The big one today, Apple. What you need to know, your Apple stock should pay you about $2.15 a share. SeaWorld at an 8-month high, their stock after a buy upgrade from Goldman Sachs. Company says SeaWorld's new CEO understands the challenges they face. Stock targeted at $26 a share, up from $18. Dow Industrials pulling back a little bit, but up 53. NASDAQ higher by 7. S&P gaining 3. Money News at 10 and 40. Ed Mertz, KNX 1070 News Radio.
710 South, it's a bad deal this morning because of the repair work. They're trying to get it reopened, but the alternates, they're not much better. Jen's trying to help you out. Your traffic on the 5s next. KNX News Time, 8:42.
Hi, this is Bo Bachman from Galpin Ford. Now is a great time to buy or lease a new Ford at the #1 volume Ford dealership in the world for 25 years in a row. Right now at Galpin Ford, included with the purchase or lease of any new Ford, receive oil and filter changes for 2 years. In fact, we are so confident that you are going to love our deal that if you test drive a new Ford at Galpin first, then decide to purchase that same comparably equipped vehicle elsewhere at better terms, we will give you a $500 gasoline card just for giving Galpin Ford the opportunity first. And at Galpin Ford, you choose from the largest inventory of new Fords in the world. So if we don't have it, it probably doesn't exist. So if you or anyone you know is even remotely interested in a new or pre-owned Ford, get it at Galpin Ford today.
Galpin Ford, conveniently located just off the 405 freeway at the Roscoe Boulevard exit. Call 1-800-GO-GALPIN or click on galpin.com. Maximum 4 oil changes must be performed at Galpin Ford. Customer must request certificate. See Galpin for full gasoline offer. Sale ends April 30th, 2015.
Can your business benefit from a new way of thinking? Business innovators have found the way to turn their passion into profit. Follow their lead and discover how a break from tradition can be a path to success. Hear how the innovators do it and learn how to grow your business in 2015 by attending the
Question.
I will.
Okay. All right. So Ray will ask the first question. Time will begin when you finish reading that first question. Go.
Aaron, do you have a Tinder account?
Oh, I gotta hear the guy that's about.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. We'll start over.
Stop racing.
Holy.
All right. So, do you have a Tinder account?
I do not.
No Tinder account.
All right. Now, would you hang out in Venice Beach, Huntington Beach, or Santa Monica if you had a choice?
I'd go Huntington Beach.
All right.
Huntington Beach.
What kind of milk do you buy? Like 2% non-fat?
I do 2%.
2%. Now, do you go to the gym to work out?
I do not.
You do not. What do you do for hobbies?
I'm kind of lazy, but I like camping.
Camping.
It's fun.
Camping.
Well, what do you do for a living?
I work for a major corporation. I'm a product line manager.
Product line manager.
So are you is it a desk job?
Yeah.
Desk job.
Are you in a relationship?
I am.
Are you married?
I am not.
Not married. How long you guys been together?
About 6 months.
6 months. All right.
Are you an iPhone or an Android user?
Oh, boy.
iPhone.
Do you have any kids?
No.
No kids.
If you're going out for a night on the town, do you prefer to wear a dress or pants?
Oh, pants for sure.
All right, so
Pants for sure.
All right, so if you're going to be drinking, what's your drink of choice if you're going out to turn up?
I'm a beer girl. I like a good Blue Moon or a nice IPA.
Heck yeah, for real, beer.
How many times a week do you go out to eat?
Oh gosh, like 4 or 5.
4 or 5 times a week?
Yeah, we go for lunch a lot at work.
Okay.
Yeah, going out for lunch.
I'm locking in.
Yeah. Greg's locking in.
Oh, man.
Do you have any pets?
I have one dog.
You have a dog.
One dog.
What kind of dog?
It's a Jack Russell
What kind of place do you live in? Do you live in an apartment, in a house?
apartment.
Apartment.
Did you play any sports in high school?
I did surf team in high school.
Surf.
Surf team.
And how old are you now?
I'm 24.
24. All right. What can I go with here? All right. Tell us about your hairstyle down below, below the belt. Hardwood floors. We talking soy sauce packets, landing strip.
You think soy sauce packet?
Yeah, soy sauce packet hanging out there.
That's a new one.
Some people call it the landing strip.
Hardwood floor.
Hardwood floor.
All right. Now, how old is your car?
What?
It's a year old.
Year old. Okay, cool.
God. Now I forget what I was going to ask. Oh, wait, Aaron, are you cool with butt stuff?
What?
Are you cool with butt stuff? You know.
No. No.
Okay. 5 seconds, guys.
5 seconds. What's your middle
Last
name?
one. What was that?
What's your middle name?
Kathleen.
Kathleen. All right.
Oh, damn it. See?
That's the giveaway right there.
That's the first thing that came up. Wow.
Only one of us locked.
She was right. It is tough.
No, because here's the thing. I feel like I could otherwise lock in, but she's in my head now with the whole you'll never figure it out.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking she's trying to tell us that based on her answers that it's not going to be what you think. And in that case, it changes what I have.
Reverse psychology.
Right, exactly.
Damn you, Aaron.
She's messing with my mind, man.
Yeah.
Be on your toes.
All right. Well, who locked in first? I can't remember.
Greg.
Now, if you're listening, make sure you text your vote, fat or skinny, over to 22987. Just text one of those 2 words. That's it. Don't give me your explanation or anything else, because otherwise it doesn't count towards the vote. More importantly, trying to win the prize. So text fat or skinny over to 22987. Greg, you locked in first, so why don't you go ahead and break it down for us?
Well, let's see. Erin says she drinks 2% milk, does not go to the gym. She admitted to being lazy, which obviously leans fat. Pants over dresses, beer over booze, and also eats out 4 to 5 times a week. That is never slimming. So I am going fat.
Okay.
Wow. All right. So Greg's locked in and fat. Who was next? Was the Menace?
Yeah, I guess so. The only thing that I had in my fat column was the pants situation.
Really?
Everything else, all my other questions that I asked were all in the skinny column. I'm gonna go skinny.
You're gonna go skinny?
Ah, damn it, I don't know.
All right. Well, somebody's right.
Somebody.
We already have a winner somehow.
I agree with the 618, by the way. It says, Menace, you ask the dumbest questions. You should no longer be allowed to play.
Whatever, you don't know my logic.
Yeah.
We sure don't. And we never will.
Who wants to go first here? Should I go first?
Go ahead.
Or? Okay. Look, I only had a couple things in the fat column. Number one was beer.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then number two was the desk job.
Right.
Everything else I had in the skinny, like the fact that she does not have a Tinder account. Huntington Beach, she'd rather hang out there. I have that as skinny.
Yeah.
2% milk, I have down as skinny. She's not a whole milk girl.
Mm-hmm.
No kids. See, I had pants in the skinny column.
Really?
Yeah, because pants...
As a red herring, maybe.
No, because like a dress, you know what I mean? Like a dress is baggier, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like
I see.
a tight little dress. It could be like a dress. Like, whereas pants, I mean, you have to wear, you know, you can't wear hammer pants.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could. The fact that she has a dog, more specifically a Jack Russell Terrier, which are very energetic, have a lot of energy, and she's in an apartment, she needs to get that dog out and take it for walks.
Yeah. Good logic, damn it.
The dog is like an active animal.
Right, exactly. That forces you to get outside. She's on the surf team. When's the last time you saw a giant fat surfer?
Used to be.
Yeah.
I know, but she's 24.
She's only 24.
Yeah, but...
All right.
And
A lot
also,
can happen in 6 years.
The fact that she's not down with anal and then she's got hardwood floors below the belt. I had that all under the skinny column.
Oh, man.
Is that where you're going?
So, I mean, look, if I... Now, I want to change and just say, based on all that and what she said before, that I should lock in at fat, but...
Yeah.
She's mind's melding.
I made a statement a while back that I'm always going to go with my gut, and my gut in this case is everything's telling me skinny, so lock me in on skinny.
Greg, you're on Fat Island because everything spoke skinny to me as well, except in the fat column I had her voice is pleasant and cheerful.
Yeah,
but then,
That's a fat column?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
And then no gym, desk job, pants for sure, and beer all went in the fat column, but everything else skewed skinny for me.
Yeah. And Woody's wife drinks beer all the time. She's not fat.
Yeah, but she doesn't drink that much.
Drink regular beer.
This one
She
she
drinks
goes out.
like...
Budweiser.
And 2% milk is not the skinny milk.
It's not the skinny milk.
That might as
for
well be
sure,
whole milk.
For sure. But
No, but I think either if you're fat, like for me, fat would be either if you had whole milk or skim milk.
Yeah.
2% tells me you're skinny.
Oh.
Because you're not. It's like the diet soda argument for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not totally sweating it.
So I went skinny. I don't feel good about it though.
Maybe she has her boyfriend walk her dog.
Maybe.
You never know.
Maybe.
Man.
As far as listeners go, 75% say skinny.
75%.
That's the largest margin we've had in this.
Wow. All right. Well, it's time to find out. Okay, so we're now getting the results. Sebastian is passing out a piece of paper that is folded in half. Inside,
Damn it, can I change?
are all the statistics. There is a picture and the answer. Fat chick or skinny chick. Are you guys all ready?
Yeah.
Kinda. Oh, this feeling is... Oh, it's so scary.
We're already locked in, but Aaron, let me ask you one more question because a couple people in the text are saying they can't believe I didn't ask it. If you were going to drink a soda, would you drink regular soda or diet soda?
Regular.
Regular soda. See, that goes right.
Diet.
I forgot to ask my Adele question.
That goes right into my whole argument about skinny chick. We'll see who's right. So, myself, Raby, and Menace, we all guess skinny. Greg is on Fat Island.
Oh, Aaron.
Listeners went skinny as well.
Be fat. Be fat.
Are you? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Skinny chick!
Damn it. You know!
There's no distinguishable voice when you guys turn that over. Just popping of noise.
Oh my God. You're skinny. Look, you just ran a marathon. Are you eating ice cream?
Ice cream.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Marathon?
All right, so
Damn it.
We got a wine glass that's like a little trophy for winning, and I ate Ben and Jerry's out of it.
Nice. Oh, nice. Well, there you go.
Party.
So Erin is 115 pounds, 5'3". She works a desk job, and despite all those other things, I could see where you go out to eat a lot, but I mean, everything about that told me skinny. So trick me, you did not.
Yes.
You trick
Sorry,
face.
Aaron.
Work
Yeah.
this out, Aaron.
I know. Well, you guys have a huge buildup. Got threw it away.
Yeah. All right. Wow. Well, Aaron, thank you so much for participating and for playing our game. We're going to get you hooked up with a pair of tickets to go see Hosier at the Red Berry in Hollywood on Monday, May 18th. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, hang on one second, okay?
Thanks.
And there's Aaron, everybody.
I am such an idiot. I should have realized. I think it's illegal to be fat in San Clemente.
The Woody Show. 98.7 traffic. From the helpful SoCal Honda Dealer Traffic Center.
Yeah, I think that is California law, actually.
Yeah.
That just got passed, right?
Yeah. Hey, you guys remember about 40 minutes ago, Greg was talking so much smack?
I do remember the smack talk. Not 40 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago.
Well, now you can do it next round. Do it back at me.
Yeah.
Tell me how great it felt to win.
No, because they mentally that lets Greg off the hook. Right. Like, see you guys do it too.
Yeah.
Well, which I know you will.
No, because we're classier than that.
That's right.
Oh,
Toad's classier.
Let's get one final look at the traffic. It is 8:53. Here's Tony Jordan.
Well, the 110 freeway southbound side is pretty much a parking lot as you leave in South Pasadena. You'll see delays all the way through downtown into South. They'll lay out towards the 110, or towards the 105 rather, and then northbound side is heavy as well from the 105 out to about the 10 freeway. Southbound side of the 605, couple of earlier problems are trying to clear up in Baldwin Park, but delays off of the 210, that stays heavy out towards Firestone. Northbound delays from almost the 91 now as you head over towards Telegraph. Again, everybody is avoiding the 710 freeway. Southbound lanes are shut down. All lanes are shut down at Atlantic as they're doing repairs. That could be the case until tomorrow. So you have the 110 and the 605 to contend with as your southbound alternates. This report brought to you by Sam's Club. With the Sam's Club membership, you always get great savings. Pick up 240 Daily Chef plastic cups for only $10.68. Grill up chicken breast for just $3.99 a pound. Finish with a Daily Chef Angel Food Cake for just $6.74. Join and save. Sam's Club. Life is better in the club. I'm Tony Jordan. Out 98.7 traffic.
See the texter. I guess you have missed the last couple times. There's a couple people actually texting over saying, you guys should just get Skinny Chick every time because that's all that ever plays. Not true. No way. The last round
was fat.
The last round, it was a big girl that played the last time we did this. So
yeah,
and they're in there, but I think it's
definitely 50-50.
I think it's a good mix.
Yeah.
You know?
You just don't know who's going to come up that week.
We are always on our toes.
That's
At least for those of us who can support all of our weight on our toes, Jenny.
Yeah.
Your chance to win that VIP trip to Rock and Rio coming up next year on The Woody Show.
Right after The Woody Show at 10.
It's the Morning Music Marathon. 2 hours from 10 to noon of non-stop Alt 98.7 music.
All right, you guys have known me for many years, so you're probably going to be shocked by this admission. But things have happened in my life recently that have made me understand that, yes, Mother's Day is a big deal. And I never thought that before. But
only took 70 years of life.
But I believe it now. I get it.
I'm glad you're on board.
When is it again?
It is on Sunday, May 10th.
Oh, dang.
Well, then, Ray, the answer for what you need to do for Mother's Day is really easy, and that is to send your mom some beautiful flowers from...
Oh, how we thought the rose Indians in the summer with a teenage diplomat. And the dogs with the most as the adolescent.
Throughout the entire area right now, downtown LA is in at 67, 71 in East LA, and in Santa Monica right now it is 73 degrees.
Register today for Amgen's Breakaway Mile, half-mile walks recognizing community members involved in the fight against cancer, taking place on race days along the Amgen Tour of California course. Join us in honoring local cancer survivors. Go to amgentourofcalifornia.com/breakaway mile to register today.
Brought to you now by Strategic Tax Lawyers.
Bruce Jenner on with Diane Sawyer Friday night. Huge ratings hit for them. Kim Kardashian on the Today Show this morning saying that family members are going through a daily process in adjusting to Jenner's transition, but she said their support is 100%.
Bruce wants us to feel as comfortable as possible and take everything at our own pace, and we love him for that, and we respect him for that.
Kim says the decision to go public has brought Jenner inner peace and pure happiness. The Avengers, Age of Ultron.
I'm going to show you the end of the world.
Coming out this week domestically, but it's already raking in just a lot of money overseas. We're open over the weekend, earning more than $200 million. Could do that here as well. And Amy Winehouse.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water.
You said to me as I was playing this music, you said, and why?
Why are we doing Amy Winehouse?
Because her family is not thrilled about this new documentary that's coming out at Cannes. The Wrap says they're not only pulling their support, the family is, that is, but they're actively speaking out against it. Mitch Winehouse and the family claiming the film is both misleading and contains some basic untruths. I recorded something with Amy recently, Other Voices series, and it was a few years before she died, and you just watch it, and she was so good, and she just seemed happy then.
It was a good show on stage. Hard not to acknowledge the talent.
Oh, so good. KNX News Time, 8:58.
Attention business owners and individuals with tax problems. Listen carefully. If you owe the IRS, is matter.
Yes, you can. Del Taco's Bucket Under menu featuring up to 15 made-to-order items, starting at just 59 cents, 79 cents, and $1. That's unfresh and believable. Price and participation may vary. What's fresh, has crisp bacon, and doesn't cost much. I'll give you a hint. Del Taco's Bacon Grilled Breakfast. Okay, that was more than a hint. Get 2 bacon breakfast tacos with crisp bacon and freshly cooked eggs. And a made-to-order mini bacon quesadilla with freshly grated cheddar. All for just $2.50 every day. It's a fresh breakfast you and your bank account will love. Like some sort of freaky bacon-fueled love triangle. Del Taco. That's unfreshing believable. Price and participation may vary. Served during breakfast hours only.
It's simple. Pools are made for enjoying, not cleaning. So why do we spend so much time fighting algae when we could be perfecting cannonballs? Well, until today, we haven't had a trusted and reliable brand like Clorox Pool & Spa. Now, you can get simpler, smarter solutions for all your pool care needs right at Lowe's. So you can get back to your cannonball in a sparkly, clean pool. Come into Lowe's today and maintain your pool with Clorox Pool & Spa. Simpler, smarter pool care. Lowe's, never stop improving.
Now at your Toyota dealer, you can save big with 0 APR on 13 of our most popular models, including Camry, Corolla, every member of the legendary Prius family, even Tundra. So see your Southern California Toyota dealer today. Limited term financing through Toyota Financial Services to well-qualified credit customers only. Individual dealer prices may vary. Vehicles must be purchased from 2015 new car dealer stock by midnight May 4th.
Don't let third parties, middlemen, or brokers come between you and your new Toyota. BuyAToyota.com is the only official site for your SoCal Toyota dealers. There you can locate a dealer, search inventory, and find the perfect car with all our current offers. Save time and money. Go direct to the source. BuyAToyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
All right, let's get caller 98 right now. 1-800-782-7987. Caller 98. We're going to get you set up. VIP style for Rock in Rio in Vegas. We're going to give you tickets, 2 VIP tickets to the festival. We're also going to get you set up with airfare and 2 nights hotel, plus a backstage tour. So if you want to win, 1-800-782-7987. 1-800-782-7987. Caller 98 wins right now.
KYSR, Los Angeles.
This is The Woody Show.
Driven by your Southern California Toyota dealers, we make it easy.
Alt 98.7, LA's new alternative.
I mean, you know, the price is all right.
You know, if you're into that kind of stuff.
You know, all kinds of bands going to be there. If you like to go VIP style, airfare, hotel, VIP tickets, I mean, you know.
It's all right.
If you like mega VIP, maybe you should call. Caller 98.
Nobody inside.
Accused of killing 12 people and wounding more than 70 at a suburban Denver movie theater nearly 3 years ago.
This is not a whodunit. There's no mystery here. Prosecutors have a ton of evidence linking Holmes to the massacre, and of course the defense doesn't deny that he did it. This trial is all about his mental state, his level of intent shortly before and at the time of the crime.
CBS News senior legal analyst Andrew Cohn. In Boston, the defense has opened its case at the penalty phase of the marathon bomb trial. Lawyers are hoping to spare Johar Tsarnaev the death penalty. The restaurant chain Chipotle says it now serves up a menu with no genetically modified ingredients. The CEO says it's because of a lack of consensus about GMOs. NYU nutritionist Marion Nessel.
I think other chains will have difficulty following suit, mainly because of the supply chains. There just isn't enough of non-genetically modified food around.
The Dow is up 36. This is CBS News. Independent truck drivers strike the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach.
And the southbound 710 freeway through Bell might partially reopen sometime this afternoon.
This is KNX 1070 News Radio. I'm Tom Ewell.
And I'm Linda Nunez. It's Monday, April 27th.
Here's what's happening at 9:03.
Drivers for 4 of the largest trunking companies serving the ports of LA and Long Beach have walked off the job.
One of those companies is Intermodal Bridge Transport, where truckers have been picketing outside the main entrance. Hector Flores says he and his colleagues have been misclassified as
managed to put a concrete patch on lanes 4, 3, and 2, and they're working on what looks like lane 1 and the carpool lane on the southbound 710. They managed to do that over the last 4 to 5 hours, and they're actually getting a break because the temperatures are increasing out here. The higher the temperatures get, the hotter the concrete will get, and the quicker it'll set, harden, and then they can actually let traffic go, hopefully sometime after about 3 o'clock in the afternoon on at least 1 or 2 of the lanes. The damage done extensive. That flaming gasoline at 2,000 degrees plus cracked, fractured, and made the concrete brittle. They had to remove large sections of it. Did that overnight. Then this morning, the concrete pours started about 2 to 3 hours ago, so some of it should be hardening fairly quickly.
Are they bringing in more equipment, Pete?
I've had about a 30% increase in both the heavy equipment here, excavators, meaning steam shovels if you would, and skip loaders. Also, you've had additional crews that have come on in, and they're doing their work as well as crews that are now grinding down and resurfacing the areas that were just poured.
KNX News Time, 9:05.
Traffic and weather together on KNX 1070 News Radio. So you take all the traffic off the 710 and put it where? Here's Tom Tran.
Well, everywhere else, basically. Good morning. As you've heard from Pete, that section of the 710 southbound still being worked on, and it's going to be at least, if they're hopeful about it, 3 p.m. before that reopens, possibly not till tomorrow morning. So the 710 southbound heavily affected right now. You're going to see those lanes shut down completely. You're going to see traffic on Atlantic Avenue and Eastern backed up heavier than it typically is because of everybody who can't use the 710. That's also affecting the 110 going southbound, which normally doesn't really start to slow until you get down to about Dodger Stadium. It is jam-packed clear out of South Pasadena. You're going to see delays start back at Avenue 60, and it is bumper to bumper the entire stretch down towards the 105. We also have a SIG alert on the 170 southbound at Magnolia. This was a disabled bus that was blocking the right lane. Traffic still jammed up from Sherman Way and then stays busy all the way through Hollywood down towards the 4 level. We also got a call about a problem on the southbound side of the 605 just north of Ramona. 2 vehicles involved in a crash blocking the number 1 lane. The 605 southbound starts to slow right off the 210, and there's no relief at all the way down towards the 5. So Rosemead Boulevard is definitely your best bet to avoid those delays. And over on the 91 West near Raymond, one of our tipsters called in about a 2-car crash blocking the number 2 lane. Traffic and weather together on the 5s are next report at 9:15. From your Southern California traffic leader, KNX 1070 and CBSLA.com.
I'm CBS 2 meteorologist Evelyn Taft, and this is your exclusive 5-day forecast. We're talking windy conditions today and looking at wind advisories all across the Southland. We're also expecting temperatures to soar into the 80s and the 90s as we head into the next couple of days. As high pressure continues to build over Southern California, we continue to see those gusty offshore winds. By the middle of the week, temperature is getting cooler, and we're going to see return of the marine layer, especially by the time we hit your Friday, Saturday, and your weekend, your Sunday as well. Until then, nothing but sunshine with temperatures in the 80s and 90s over the next couple of days, getting just a touch cooler by Wednesday and Thursday. That's your 5-day forecast, where the weekend's always in sight here at KNX 1070 News Radio.
66 in Whittier right now, and 65 in San Clemente, and 76 degrees in Yorba Linda. KNX News Time, 9:07.
A Santa Monica couple has confirmed they survived the magnitude 7.8 earthquake in Nepal. Michelle Page and Daniel Adams arrived there last week, but had not been heard from since the quake struck. But today, Page posted on Facebook that they are safe. She thanked people for thinking of them, but added that now is the time to worry about Nepal. Page says even though their hotel is located in the hard-hit city of Kathmandu, they did not suffer any cracks.
LA County-based search and rescue team is expected to arrive in Nepal sometime today to help in earthquake recovery efforts. They've trained there before. The team's battalion chief, Pat Rohaley, tells KNX about the challenges that the team faces.
The roadways there are very narrow and challenging as it is, especially for large amounts of equipment to be transported, especially around the central part of Kathmandu.
More than 4,000 people are dead, with others still possibly trapped alive in the rubble.
Administrative hearings are being held today on the more than 600 layoff notices sent out last month by the Los Angeles Unified School District. Just last week, the district and teachers union reached a tentative agreement on a new contract that calls for more than 10% in raises. School district spokesman Thomas Waldman says they are hoping for more money from the state.
We are hopeful that in April and May, as we look at tax revenues in a state where the economy is doing pretty well, that we will have revenue to be able to both implement the agreement with UTLA and, we hope, bring back these teachers who have received the layoff notices.
Waldman says they should know by next month whether the district will receive another $200 million. KNX 1070's John Baird is covering a UTLA.
I thought, wouldn't the easiest thing to be right now, and I can see where people get to that,
Just go in the room, got a gun, boom, pain's over, it's done, go to a better place. And I thought, I can't do something like that.
Yeah, he was actually suicidal at one point that he was so depressed about it.
Yeah, it's on Hulu, by the way. It's not 2 hours.
Interview?
Yeah, it's not 2 hours. It's only hour 20 minutes. So if you want to save 40 minutes.
Or there's a number of
Numerous
articles
recaps.
where you can read the whole thing in about 5 or 10 minutes, depending on your reading speed.
Yeah, but if you want to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, check it out. You guys remember Kim Kardashian was married for 72 days to Chris Humphries, the NBA player.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he plays for the Washington Wizards now, and he tweeted out after 2020 aired, quote, "Man, I'm glad I got out when I did. Hashtag gotta do you." He got blown up on Twitter, believe it or not, with people thinking that meant he didn't support Bruce. So he responded with, "Well, now I recognize I was too vague, and I sincerely apologize for the way this came across. Hashtag fully support Bruce."
I was talking to Menace about this weekend. It seemed more about the circus that surrounds everything that has to do with the family, no matter who it is.
See, that's a very vague statement. I would have taken it, as...
Got out of that family.
Yeah, exactly.
Got away
I'm
from
glad to
those
be done with that, so interesting. Director David Ayer set the internet on fire with his tweets with the concept art for Jared Leto's version of the Joker for the movie Suicide Squad.
I think it looks cool.
Green hair, lots of tats, silver grills in his mouth. It set off a firestorm, some people loving it. Some people straight up hating it. One thing's for sure, though, is this is a different look for the Joker, if it is, in fact, what Jared Leto's going to look like. I'm very much on the fence about it.
Why?
I don't know. It's so different. I'm not on board with it yet.
Isn't that what they're supposed to do? Because what are you supposed to do? Make it look like Jack Nicholson's Joker? Or what are you supposed to do? Make it look like Heath Ledger's Joker? You can't. It has to be something different.
It's very different. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
It looks nuts.
I'm not saying that I like it yet.
I'm not saying it doesn't look cool, but it looks a little cartoony. Keep on going back to the George Clooney, Batman stuff,
Well, it is based on a
cartoon comic that.
Okay,
yeah, I understand. But I like stuff that looks a little more dark,
Well, it seems dark to me. Well, it seems insane to me. The movie is coming at you on August 6th, 2016. On Friday, we talked about how the Native American actors quit the new Adam Sandler movie, The Ridiculous Six, because they were offended by the depiction of Native American culture. Well, TMZ caught up with co-star Vanilla Ice at LAX, and he said the movie isn't Dancing with Wolves. It's Dances with Wolves, by the way, Vanilla Ice. He said it's a comedy. It's going to be really funny. He also revealed who he's playing in the movie. He's playing Mark Twain.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. See, at first I was wondering why they even asked Vanilla Ice about the whole thing, but then you're right, he's in the movie.
He is in the movie.
It was really funny. There was something else that we found this morning. There was somebody shooting cell phone video when the extras walked off the set. Like, the audio isn't great, but it was pretty funny because the local Albuquerque news, they were trying to sum up the whole thing. It's really funny listening to the news reporter be all official.
Okay.
When they're talking about some of the things from the movie.
Okay.
Because, they're always very, stiff and clinical about the whole thing. But when they're talking about, comedic phrases or names or whatever, it's pretty...
The group said jokes about their heritage went too far and walked when producers wouldn't change them. Jokes like calling women, "Where's no bra?" and "Beaver's breath." Allie Young is one of the extras who left. She says in one scene, a Native American woman was passed out on the floor and that it took an alcoholic beverage to wake her up. Young didn't think it was funny, especially since reservations across America struggle with alcoholism.
It perpetuates that stereotype. And, that's crossing the line.
Everybody knew about it going in.
Beaver breath.
Right. With stilted delivery.
Okay.
Did they get a script before they even walked onto the set?
They did. Vanilla Ice playing Mark Twain. Did we say that? I mean, come on. Ridiculous Six. Give me a break. Justin Bieber crashed a prom on Saturday night for Chatsworth Charter High School. So let's play a game. Do you think the girls were excited? Yes or no?
Yes. Are you kidding? High school girls?
I know. Of course they were. Yes. 100 billion, trillion % yes.
All right. Well, here's a couple of tweets that went out.
Oh my God.
So thirsty.
Just goes on like that.
Sounds like a war fest.
The Chat's senior class official Twitter account tweeted out they now know who had the best prom this season.
Yeah, no kidding. Why was he even there?
I know why.
Just for funsies.
Just to make a scene?
He like showed up and then left.
Wow. Nice.
Got the girls screaming and then left. Gotham and the Following are on television tonight on Fox. Dancing with the Stars is on ABC. Shaw's the Sunset's on Bravo. Teen Mom on MTV. And HBO's got a documentary, Tales of the Grim Sleeper. That's about a serial killer that killed over 100 people and terrorized South Central Los Angeles for 25 years. I'm Ravi, and that's Crap on Celebrities.
All right, thank you very much, Ravi.
Yep.
Yeah, what are they calling South Central now? Sola. That's right, they're changing the name.
Sounds so nice.
Yeah.
Let's go to Sola.
Let's go to Sola.
Crappy birthdays, you guys ready?
Yep.
They're extra crappy today. There's only a few of them. Patrick Stump, who's the lead singer for Fall Out Boy, he's 31 years old today. Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Ace Frehley from Kiss is 64. And Kate Pearson, the Ginger in the B-52s. She's 67, a lot older than I thought she'd be. I thought she'd be like in her 50s.
Likewise.
Yeah. Your porno birthday today is Alyssa Hall, local girl from Saugus. She grew up there. That's nice.
It's very nice.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of porn that's done here, but I mean, how many girls are, born and
Locally born and raised.
Locally ground, you know what I'm saying? And Alyssa, she's done more drilling than a dentist in 73 fine films, including the classic Glory Hole Confessions, as well as Big Teen Butts, Volume 1. She was in Feeding Frenzy, Volume 10. Sounds classy. You've heard of homeschooling. Well, make sure you don't miss her in Ho-schooling.
Homeschooling, guys.
Also the star of Camel Toe Workout, Volume 2. Slut Puppies, Volume 3. And who can forget her unforgettable role in Alyssa Hall Milks the Cameraman.
Oh, yes. That's a good night.
That's a classic. And when it's family night at the house, that's the one we like to put on.
Right, agreed.
Yeah, we make some popcorn, we get the blankets out, we curl up on the couch, and we watch Alyssa Hall Milks the Cameraman.
That's educational.
Oh, totally.
Because, kids don't know you can milk.
That's Alyssa Hall. She's 27 years old, and that is your porno birthdays, that's your crappy birthdays, and that is your crap on celebrities. Here on The Woody Show.
Walla Walla, Washington.
Do you believe
in Bigfoot? Because you're about to be squawking in Walla Walla, Washington with Alfred and Sons.
Small Christian Mumford and Sons, and we'd love to see you at the Gentle Lewis stopover in Walla Walla, Washington.
It's the ultimate cash bribe. $8K a day. Text in 8 times a day for a shot at $1,000 and our iHeartRadio ultimate experience with Mumford and Sons. Thanks to Glasgow Records.
Supported by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, LA's new alternative. It's 98.7.
Hello? Hi, Paula. I'm a helpful Honda person, and I'm calling to give you a random act of helpfulness.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it.
So we heard your husband's into photography.
He's been shooting for 10, 15 years, but he's disabled in a wheelchair.
What kind of pictures does he take?
He shoots like kind of from the hip, showing everybody his perspective of seeing people.
Cool. Is there a new camera he's got his eye on?
There's this new camera called a 5D or something. But I work, he's on Social Security, so I just can't afford a lot of things.
Well, the Southern California Honda dealers want to help. We're going to get your husband that camera.
Really?
Yup.
It's unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Today we help put a camera in someone's hands, and during the Honda Dream Garage sales event, we can help you put an award-winning Honda in your garage. And Honda was KBB.com's best overall brand for 2015. Visit SoCalHondaDealers.com and find the helpful Honda dealer near you. Hollow is randomly selected and paid to be on the radio. Award calculated among non-luxury shoppers. For more information on the Brand Image Awards of 2015, visit KBB.com.
I have a full life. Well, that's what I like to call it. And that means I have a lot to juggle. My family schedules, birthdays, sports, holiday activities, meetings. But I manage. Wait, did I treat the dog for fleas and ticks this month? Did my husband do it? What month is it anyway?
If you lead a very busy, full life, choose Seresto. Instead of having to remember monthly treatments, just put Seresto on your dog or cat for 8-month protection against fleas and ticks. Seresto is easy to use and takes just moments to apply. Plus, it's non-greasy and odorless.
Since my veterinarian recommended Seresto, I only have to think about applying flea and tick prevention once every 8 months. Whew, that's a load off.
Seresto by Bayer. The performance you expect from a flea and tick preventive in a convenient 8-month collar for dogs or cats. Seresto is available at veterinary clinics and pet stores. Visit Seresto.com to find a location near you.
Hey, honey. I know we said we weren't ready to buy a home yet, but I started making a pros and cons list.
Let me guess. More pros?
Just listen. Pros. More privacy.
A kitchen where we can actually cook. Room for my mother to visit.
That's a pro.
Haha.
All right, what else you got?
Well, we get a discount from Citi since we already bank with them.
Oh, awesome.
And the last pro, a backyard for our kids to run around in.
But we don't have kids yet.
Yeah, so we should also try to move within the next 9 months.
9 months? Oh!
If you're thinking about buying a new home, let Citi be your guide. At Citi, our mortgage representatives offer a sure start pre-approval, so you'll know how much home you can afford. And with guaranteed on-time closing, you'll know when to plan your move. Plus, customers can get additional discounts on closing costs or even mortgage rates just by being a banking customer. Stop by a Citibank branch or go to Citi.com to learn more. Citibank N.A. is an equal housing lender. Member FDIC. NMLS number 412915. Terms, conditions, and fees for accounts, programs, products, and services are subject to change.
Who doesn't love a good deal, especially one that lasts all week? Right now, Vons and Pavilions have week-long $5 Vons Club deals that'll leave a little extra in your wallet. Like Gatorade for your spring athletes, just $5 for an 8-pack of 20-ounce bottles. For post-game cleanup, Arm & Hammer laundry detergent. Selected sizes and varieties are also just $5 with card. To save all week long, head to Vons and Pavilions. Ingredients for life.
The time is coming. Rock in Rio, USA is in May, and you cannot miss it. On the 8th, catch No Doubt, Manal, and much more at the main stage. On the 9th, Metallica, Linkin Park, and countless attractions. And now, one-day tickets are also available for the festival. With only one ticket, you get 10 hours of music and tons of fun. Don't miss out. Choose the best ticket package that fits your schedule and enjoy the world's biggest music festival. Buy your tickets now. For more info, more transportation and hotel packages, visit rockinrio.com.
El Dorito always gets the party started. Join their fajita fiesta for steak or chicken fajitas with frijoles, rice, and warm tortillas for just $12.99. All you can eat for $16.99. Only on Mondays, only at El Dorito. We know Mexican.
Alt 98.7 and iHeartRadio station. Available anytime, anywhere. On the iHeartRadio app.
Frightening accusations around a trusted coach. Tonight on the Fox 11 News at 10 p.m.
Alt 98.7. This is The Woody Show.
I don't know if you saw this story over the weekend. I have an issue with it, though. A couple of sisters, they were driving in a white SUV in this remote area of the Michigan woods when they got stranded. I mean, lots of snow, a white SUV. I mean, it makes it hard to find, of course.
Sure.
The battery of the car had died. There was no cell phone reception. They were pretty screwed. So they went into survival mode. They luckily had, I guess, a few cheese puffs and 8 boxes of Girl Scout cookies on them. So they rationed those out, and they survived on them for 13 days.
What?
13 days?
Yeah.
No way.
Wow.
Dude, if it was you and I, Woody, we'd be toast.
I take issue with the word you survived on it. Dude, you were living
large.
All you're eating is cheese puffs and Girl Scout cookies. It's the best diet ever.
Yeah. Rib. But if it was you and I mean, those cookies wouldn't last more than a half hour.
No, somebody would have died because we would have killed each other.
Would have eaten each other.
One of us would have had the 8 boxes to ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the women were okay. They survived on the cookies. They were also dressed in layers to stay warm.
Did it say what kind of cookies they had?
They said the scariest part was when they were approached by a couple of